Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. It's game one of the National League Championship Series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Mike and Manny slug it out next. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Diego, center fielder, number 7.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit out towards second. Cozart has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike. One. Greg Molly is forced onto the mound now.
For the Angels,
1 out, nobody on.
65. Greg Molly.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Myers.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. VR has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready now, Justin Bour. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss for strike. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 10, Hunter
First delivery
Renfroe.
to him on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout racing back to the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Reyes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Francisco Mejia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He'll throw home with it. And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. He's set and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Those aren't for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. In now, Jose Pirela. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Center fielder.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an instant.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes this the other way to right. VR is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And now a curveball. The pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes moving in, and the Halos have their first hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan VR. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
VR.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Into the box now, Reyes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, number 32.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Fernando. Tatis.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Digging in, Francisco Mejia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Designated hitter, Christian Villanueva.
Christian Villanueva will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry. Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off. And I'd come back with it again.
And strike. Strike 3 called. Hansel Robles answers the call.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 57.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hansel
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Bohr is there as he makes the catch, and they'll standing in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 4th inning for the Angels, center fielder, number 27.
Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Man, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a fastball just a bit up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Will Myers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Reyes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping up now.
13, Fernando Tatis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch from the stretch. Outside and low, 3-0.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Catherine. Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
And this one's
Simmons.
chopped foul right at home plate.
Ball 1.
And that misses 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
He's obvious.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zach Cozart.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he misses ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In the dirt, and now let's see. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ready for another chance? Christian Villanueva. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Villanueva.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Perella. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down and away, ball 1. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. A quick out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Next for the Padres.
Striding in, Will Myers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
1-1, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in to try it again, Reyes. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now stepping in, Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Left field and deep. Marte going back on it. He makes the play. A great catch on the... Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Renfroe on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And he'll step off and try again. Mike Trout is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Villanueva. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jose Pirela. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cozart ranging into shallow right. And that's the third out. Ready once again, Justin Bohr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that's off the left field wall. Throwing to second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Luis Perdomo comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
61, Luis Perdomo.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Renfroe ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag gets 1, and he is in there. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. Walk him, sets up the double play.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Margot on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Carter Capps enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Top foul wide of first. As a look, now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Manny Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. To his right, Simmons. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 4.
Settling in now, Will Myers. He comes into this offense in the midst of a Cody Allen.
Please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 37, Cody Allen.
Eric Hosmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Grounded to third. Moustakas is there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder
at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Reyes would be next. 3-1. Here it is. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Cozart is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far.
Now
4
batting,
strikeouts.
First baseman.
Digging in, Justin Bohr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting. They'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Albert Pujols will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Moustakas comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
On the ground up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Reyes. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Right fielder, number 32.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded weakly toward third. Moustakas is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 13.
Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Pujols is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now stepping up now, Calhoun. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of Justin Upton. Will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Number 17 will get up off the bench to lead off the home. Now a flare out to left center. Machado ranging into the outfield. One away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Tatis fields it cleanly. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. And there's no better